Our verse for today comes from Psalms chapter 22, verse 8, and I read, He trusted on the Lord that he would deliver him. Let him deliver him, seeing he delighted in him. This is the same prophetic verse that is used in the synoptic Gospels when Jesus' accusers and scoffers were mocking him and saying, Let him who delivered many, let him who made the blind to see, let him who made the lame to walk, let him who cleansed purely and authentically the leper, those who are stricken with leprosy, let him who rose Lazarus from the dead, let him take and deliver himself from the cross. Now you notice that if Christ did go from the cross, this would mean death to everyone, death to the entire world, right? And yet this is the same thing that your accuser and your scoffers will scoff at God through you when they see you struggle, right? When you, not only, when I say struggle, I do not mean in the sense of persecution, right? Outward persecution, like where you can see, this is physical manifested violence against a specific group. No, I mean when you stand up for social principles and divine principles and divine laws in a social and public setting where you can be condemned, right? Not physically, but emotionally, where you are thought to be weird. Let's just say in the sense of you are in high school or even in a college setting, especially if it is not a private school, and you pray, right? In the moment of prayer, you are praying while everybody else is eating, but just the stares that you consciously and subconsciously think are looking at you in great judgment. This can be seen as a way to shame you into not practicing your religion or practicing the sacraments and the disciplines laid out for the growth of the spirit of the spiritual man, right? Many people will see you also going through trouble, going through the phases that God has sent in your life, going through the evolutionary steps that God have sent in your life in order to correct and rebuke you as a son corrects and disciplines his son. And I know as a father corrects his son, right? Some will say, look at him. He is waiting on the Lord. Like Noah, who waited for many, many years, almost up to 100 years, and built an ark for 100 years for a rain that everybody laughed at him day in and day out. Look at him. But God is a God of deliverance. Today you may wait, tomorrow you may wait no longer. Do not forget, Peter says that the unbeliever does not understand slowness as God understands slowness, because to God 1 day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is 1 day. And do not be deceived, do not be grieved. The Lord shall deliver you in due time, and he will strengthen you, and he will awaken you, and he will exalt you above your scoffers, above your accusers, and they ultimately above your mockers. The word of the Lord.